So you want to be an LPL fan. We're turning the corner onto World Street, and for whatever reason, you're not as up to date as you'd like to be. Let's fix that. 2023 was the year of change in China, as legacy mid laners Xiaohu, Scout, Yagao, and Knight all left the organizations that they had become synonymous with to seek greener pastures elsewhere. With EDG, RNG, and TES all failing to qualify for the World Championship, it's pretty clear who won the breakup, as every aforementioned player is attending with their new boo. Starting from the top, JDG are the favourites to go home with the Summoners Cup. With 3 out of their 5 players being probably the best in their roles in the entire world, this super team was created not just to win, but to dominate. And seeing as they're on track to pave the first ever Golden Road, it's safe to say that, so far, the expectations have been met. As anyone who watched MSI will remember, JDG are without a doubt the best teamfighting team in the world. So if you want to beat them, you'll probably have to try something else, or end up like PLG. Bilibili Gaming are in the unfortunate position of being probably the second best teamfighting team in the world, and as such have a 0-7 series record against JDG in 2023. You might suggest that BLG should try something else then, like using Bin, one of the best carry top laners in the world, to play split push instead. But guess what? They tried that, and all it did was give Bin the biggest identity crisis of all time, as he spent the next few weeks spamming tanks and solo queue. This all sounds quite negative towards BLG, but I want to clarify that they're actually one of the tournament favourites, and those chances skyrocket if somebody can just take out JDG for them. Speaking of which, Weibo are the only team on the planet with a positive win-loss against JDG this year. The LPL's version of Mad Lions, Weibo can go from looking like genuine world beaters to hot garbage in just shy of a second. During the summer regular season, Weibo won both their series against the eventual champions and the runners-up, but also lost to 2 teams that didn't even qualify for playoffs. When Weibo reach late game on at least even footing, their macro knowledge has opponents frantically chasing their tails before they realise the game is already over. Inconsistency has plagued their year, but with one of the most stacked international trophy cases of any team heading towards Korea, if peak Weibo shows up on the world stage, no one is safe. Last, but certainly not least, LNG come into Worlds on a pretty hot streak of form, winning 10 of their last 12 series, with both losses being full 5-game affairs against JDG. Sporting 3 of the main contenders to JDG's claim of having the best mid-jungle and ADC playing at the moment, Scout was already on fire in spring, being voted the LPL MVP. But the LNG roster as a whole didn't come alive until summer. The addition of Gala, and Tarzan deciding it was finally time to reclaim his crown as king of the jungle, could have been the main talking points if Scout hadn't made history by becoming the first ever player to win MVP of both LPL splits in the same year. It's impossible for me to describe what an impressive achievement that is in what is not only the biggest, but probably also the best league that there is. Across the back half of 2023, LNG's level has steadily trended upwards and could be an indicator that they're going to peak exactly when it's needed. 2 down, 2 to go. China and LEC out the way, Korea and NA still to come. I probably won't be doing a video on the minor regions at this point, just because of 1, time constraints, but 2, I'm not sure that I could actually do a good enough job. And so, yeah, I don't want to do that. Appreciate it, and see you next time.